But you're changing culture, and you had people, and I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally.
Abraham Lincoln here is one of the most racist presidents we've had in modern history.
We're trotting out and peddling people's racist, sexist, bigoted stereotypes.
And their colleagues have distorted the facts.
Take the worst I say and turn them to a game. Take the best I say and put them on display.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Excuse me, Hunter. Apparently you're afraid of my words.
Hunter Biden is not above the law. We want to send him to the DOJ, and we want to trust the DOJ to do their job.
I want my Republican colleagues to give me one thing, that I can go campaign on and say we did.
The bill, as I said, codifies one definition of anti-Semitism. A definition that the author says shouldn't be codified.
RICO is not a crime. They want to act like they blind. They don't know what this is. These are our national secrets. Looks like in the shitter to me.
Leadership of the plans to get them back into chambers. That would have been call number 3 with Speaker Pelosi.
You didn't have one call, you didn't have 2 calls, you had 3 calls. So Speaker Pelosi's comments that she didn't speak to were inaccurate.
That is correct, sir.
Welcome to the Off Label Podcast, your daily dose of sanity in an insane world. Ladies and gentlemen, looks like we're going to revisit the Secret Service story because 6 individuals have been, they've only been suspended for their conduct during the July 13th episode with the shooting on Trump there, the attempted assassination. They've only been suspended. We're going to look into that. It's pending investigation at this point in time. But this goes from the supervisor role all the way down. There's a big thing here. And I guarantee you, we're not going to hear much about it for a little bit of time. But we also have Tim Burchett saying that he thinks the actual Epstein files were destroyed because they were supposedly in the Southern District in New York. And they had their trucks out there. Everybody wants to forget about that. Meanwhile, it seems like we're actually sending more fucking weapons to Ukraine. I guess everything else we sent in that mineral deal was for more. I don't fucking know what's going on anymore, but I got some things to say about it. We also got what looks to have been a raid in Santa Barbara, California that kind of got a little bit out of hand here. We're going to take a look at that and see what they actually did. And, well, fuck it. We might as well just get into it because I'm fit to be tied tonight.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you can get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
Themselves in.
It worked.
Every one of these animals is most definitely armed and dangerous.
Oh, wait. Let's restart this.
That guy runs for president.
Wow.
We are fucked.
Wow. Holy shit.
Many of the suspects turn themselves in.
It worked.
Every one of these animals is most definitely armed and dangerous. You will be hunted, and if you raise your weapon to a man like me, we'll return fire with superior fire. You think men like these are afraid of an uneducated, 125-pound punk like you that's never won a fair fight in your life and holds your gun sideways? Young man, I'll meet you on solid ground anytime, anywhere. Light or heavy, makes no difference to me. You won't walk away. Look at you. Men like us, son, we do dumbbell presses with weights bigger than you. Those who would use this message to create false racial division in our country, take a close look behind me. Standing next to every cop is a leader of our black community. This is not about race. It's about right versus wrong. You don't like the things I've told you tonight? I got one thing to say. I'm easy to find. I'm Captain Clay Higgins. We're Americans. We'd rather die on our feet than live on our knees.
That was
Now,
Clay Higgins
Congressman-
before he ran for office. Yes,
Now,
that
Congressman Clay Higgins.
Yes. Motherfucker.
Meet me on solid ground.
I want to see
Turning
that.
your gun sideways.
I want to see that in the fucking halls of Congress. That shit right
What?
there, that kind of attitude, that's what I want to see from him.
But he's got that kind of attitude, though. He's got
Not
him.
that
He's
kind
got.
not that kind of headstrong though.
I mean, there's only. You can't tell. You can't tell fucking LaQuisha, whatever her face is from Texas. Come on over here. I'll fight you on solid ground.
Well, apparently
Turning
you
your
can,
gun
because
sideways.
what's her name? Wasn't that Jasmine Crockett that wanted to fight AOC? Or no, that was AOC that wanted to fight Marjorie
MTG?
Taylor Greene. Yeah. Or was that Crockett? One of them. But anyway, yeah, you have
They
that
all
going
did.
on. So
I want to fight her and Lauren Boebert and Nancy Mace. Could you imagine that three-way match between fucking AOC, fucking Jasmine Crockett, and Ariana Presley?
I'm gonna say Richard Mould takes most of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Marjorie Taylor Greene probably might be
She's
able to
like-
take her out though.
She's like the Rikishi of that group. If you know your old wrestling, you know.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that was that sumo
First of
wrestling
all,
group, wasn't it?
let's say hi to everybody. Hi, Ken. Hi, Muffin. Hi, Carolyn.
Jabsky.
Let's see. Harley's dad. No Jabsky. Carolyn on the YouTube side. What's up, Be the One? Muffin's on both sides. Jennifer. What up, Biz?
Jennifer with the 10 there. Have a great show, Richard. I will, as long as you keep poking him, it's going to be great. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I will say this though, y'all are awesome. But this is going to be a little bit of a it to be tied moment for me here, because I understand it, I get it. However, the 6 Secret Service agents have been suspended. The Secret Service suspended 6 personnel without pay following Trump assassination attempt. A Secret Service official told the NBC News suspended personnel included both people in supervisory roles and lower level agents. The Secret Service suspended 6 people without pay after why? Why did you just scroll the fuck up? What was that? Secret Service suspended 6 people without pay after the assassination attempt on President Donald Trump last July, an official with the agency told NBC News. Following an investigation into the assassination attempt in Butler, Pennsylvania, in which a gunman's bullet grazed Trump's ear, the agency issued the suspensions, which include both people in supervisory roles and line-level agents. The supervisors ranged from 10 to 42 days without pay. It is unclear when the agents were fully suspended. So basically, there's nothing here so far as to why or what. But if they've been suspended for their actions, when a gunman got within 150 fucking feet and took a shot.
No yards, 150 yards.
I'm sorry, yeah, 150 yards and took a shot at the front runner for the
It
president
would've
of the
been-
United States.
150 feet would have been a different story.
I mean, I'd have been asking questions at that point, you know. But no, this motherfucker flew a drone over the shit. How was this allowed to happen if it wasn't an inside job? There's no way. You're going to sit there and tell me lightning strikes in the same place 25 fucking times? Okay, I'm exaggerating the number, but you get my point. And then to sit there and have Kim Cheadle afterwards say that, you know, hey, we didn't have people up there because it was sloped 5 degrees. Meanwhile, the snipers that took the motherfucker out were on a slope like 60 degree. But you're going to sit, like, I get it. You have to put him on administrative leave while you investigate. But come on, there ain't no way these motherfuckers aren't guilty.
And then, of course, Secret Service. They're not going to name who it is.
Oh, hell no. But there's no way. Like, that never would have been able to happen. He never would have, who was it? Not Ruth, the other one.
Lincoln?
No. The kid's name. Who was that? Fuck, I'm blanking his name right now. Anyway,
I
the
don't
Butler
remember.
dude. Whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah. You're going to sit there and tell me, what's up, Jacqueline? You're going to sit there and tell me that he was able to get that close, take a few shots, killing Corey Compatore at roughly around 150 yards, allowed with multiple people pointing out the fact that this dude has a gun, allowed to get up on a roof. And nobody was there? No. I can't believe that story. There's just like, no. There's too many things that would have happened in that. So if you're going to sit there and tell me that maybe you got 6 along the way, you're going to sit there and tell me it was that one person's, that one supervisory role person that made this entire call? Because I fucking doubt that highly. What do you think about this, brother?
I think 6 is not enough. I think 6 is not enough.
I think he goes
Everybody involved.
Yeah, that's it. Thomas Matthew Crooks.
Everybody involved should be suspended until investigation is finished. Everybody.
Well, that's what they're saying. Is who
Because
is
it was
involved at this point, though.
Because it was a fucking Looney Tune fucking cartoon. They were all running around in circles, not knowing where anybody is to go where. Like, they're supposed to know. President gets down, whatever, fight. Grab him, pull him down, throw him in the car.
Right.
And they didn't.
But then again, even if you keep up with Kimberly Cheadle stepping down 2 weeks after, you know, even if you keep up with that, she says, oh, she takes full fucking responsibility. No, there's somebody higher than that, because that bitch wouldn't have made that decision either.
Well, I mean, listen, she retired.
I don't give a shit. Quitting your job should not be a get out of jail free card for trying to assassinate the president.
To help. Not trying to, but aiding. There was somebody there. He left his post. Butler PD sniper went to look for crooks. There was just so much wrong with that. There was just so much because everybody was pointing him out. He brought a rifle, like,
and
everybody.
To sit there and just, you're going to sit there and tell me 6 people. Okay, the immediate part of that, the people that were immediately there, maybe you got a point. But you know goddamn well this goes deeper. She shows up in front of fucking Congress and then the next day steps the fuck down.
No, it wasn't the next. It was a couple of days later.
Well, a couple, yeah, about
it was
2
a couple
or 3
because
days.
then remember when I forget who it was. It might have been Laura Loomer was asking her why she wouldn't step down at one of the conferences or something like that.
Oh yeah,
And it was after and then Laura's like, why don't you step down? Why don't you step down? Yeah. So yeah, no, it was a couple. She had to get her ducks in a row in order for in order for her to retire. And then she went to work for some fucking Fortune 500 company. I think she worked at Pepsi as a big security guard, and I think she went back to work for Pepsi or something like that as the person in charge, making fucking six figures. So it really, and then I guess she gets whatever pension or whatever it is from the Secret Service.
Dude, it's just like Yogananda Pittman. She was in the fucking command center for January 6th. She never gave out a fucking command to one as soon as everything started to get rowdy. And yet she steps the fuck down and she winds up as the fucking the chief of police for Berkeley County, the chief of Berkeley County, or not Berkeley County, Berkeley University. Their school system. She's the chief of police in that, making more than any other person that's ever been in that role. Like, how is this not suspicious? You know? How does nobody look at this and be like, yeah, that's a thing? But this goes a lot fucking higher. This goes higher than Kim Cheadle. This goes a lot fucking higher. This has to.
Yeah.
Because I'm
no doubt.
Listening to her in that hearing just try to fumble and rumble and bumble about. Yeah, okay, I get it. She's smart enough to kind of not implicate herself. But she's not smart enough to plan this.
Once again, we know there's only a certain amount of people who run the entire globe.
You also have to understand, to make that fucking happen, they also had to know that Crooks was going to do that.
I mean, they did train him. Or, he was trained.
You think that was all in Kimberly Cheadle?
No.
So this has to go higher.
Well, Kimberly Cheadle was the one who took over after everything happened. Or she was the second in command. There was somebody else
in command at that point in time. She stepped down and somebody else took over.
I thought somebody was.
Yeah, there was the second in command was fumbling around in his hearing too.
Yeah,
because he was the one blaming the police force because they weren't doing what they were supposed to.
See, I thought he was the one who was in command, and then she took over for him.
He was the deputy director.
Oh, yeah. It's all fucking. I mean, listen, it's a giant conspiracy theory, and I haven't seen any evidence for it.
It's our JFK.
For them to say that they never covered a Trump rally, but the one time CNN covers a Trump rally, that happens. Then you start your brain. That's how you create conspiracy theories. Your brain starts going. You're like, huh? That's an odd coincidence,
right? Right.
It's odd. Like they cut away. They never really stay with. I mean, it happened like 15 minutes into it, but still, they're always like,
it's like a Lemony Snicket's kind of situation. The way they're trying to play it out, like it's a series of unfortunate events that just winds up with somebody almost dying. Well, Corey Compatore did die, so somebody did die. A series of unfortunate events where everything just went wrong all at fucking once, just at enough time for Thomas Crooks to get up on a fucking roof. Like, there's no way. There's no fucking way at all, especially seeing as how they knew the kid was there in the first damn place and did nothing about it. It was the police. Police? I'm pulling out fucking...
Hi, guys, it's the police.
It was the police that actually saw him for the first time. You know, those snipers up on that fucking roof noticed him. They were pinned on his ass the entire time, too. The dude didn't take a shot till after the first one was done, because supposedly they were told they could not shoot back unless they had been engaged. You remember that shit?
Yeah.
This goes a lot fucking higher. It goes a lot damn deeper. And this shit, I feel like this is going to be a bigger situation.
I don't know. I think they're going to let these six fall. And then they'll say, come on, dude. You're talking about the people who were going with the Russian disinformation for 4 years. And even when the Steele dossier, well, hold on. Let me bring this up real quick.
Oh.
Hold on. Let me bring this up really quickly. Where is it? No, that's not this one right here. Okay.
Let me unmute you. Go ahead.
I know I don't see the disconnect between the two of us, and I'm sorry that I'm missing it.
Here are you and the Inspector General, Michael Horowitz, answering the same question.
Do you think this is vindication?
It is. I mean, the FBI's had to wait 2 years while the president and his followers lied about the institution. Finally, the truth gets told.
Does your report vindicate Mr. Comey?
It doesn't vindicate anyone at the FBI who touched this, including the leadership.
The IG says you should feel no vindication.
Well, maybe it turns upon how we understand the word. What I mean is that the FBI was accused of treason, of illegal spying, of tapping Mr. Trump's wires illegally, of opening an investigation without justification, of being a criminal conspiracy to defeat and then unseat a president.
But that turned out to be true.
Yeah.
With help from China.
About the FISA process and what the Inspector General Horowitz said this week. Take a look.
I have total confidence that the FISA process was followed and that the entire case was handled in a thoughtful, responsible way by DOJ and the FBI.
We identified significant inaccuracies and omissions in each of the 4 applications. 7 in the first application and a total of 17 by the final renewal application.
17 significant errors in the FISA process, and you say that it was handled in a thoughtful and appropriate way.
Yeah, he's right. I was wrong. I was overconfident in the procedures that the FBI and Justice had built over 20 years.
Again, here's your version, and again, here's the Inspector General.
What up, Penguin? Bruce Rice, Hold Me Tighter, Wes Downer, I'm a Pillow, Rhoda Bennett,
the FISA judge to obtain a
Bruce Wayne.
FISA warrant.
And we concluded that the Steele reporting played a central and essential role in the decision to seek a FISA order.
Horowitz says it wasn't part, as you told Brett Baer, it wasn't part of a broader mosaic. He said it played an essential role in establishing probable cause.
So you think only 6 people were still involved?
Oh, hell no. I know there weren't.
I'm just saying.
I know there weren't.
It goes on for 5 minutes. I don't want to bore everybody, but yeah. It depends on what your definition and my definition of what the fuck you guys mean, okay?
Davey.
It's your definitions versus my definitions. And look, that's perfect. It says shoot that guy.
Hey, Davey, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Now, for somebody to take an oath of office and set up illegal wiretapping and spying on an American citizen to make sure that he could never be president, what would you classify that as? It can't be treason because you're not levying war against. You're not giving aid and comfort from our enemies. You got aid and comfort for our enemies. What would that be?
Sedition.
Well, no. I mean, that's a foreign power. You're in league with a foreign power trying to overthrow the government from within.
But wait, I thought, don't Secret Service agents get sworn in?
I mean, that's still considered treason, but I mean, how is that really classified, though?
You tried to get the next president of the United States, murked. So yeah.
I mean, that 8647 thing.
Yeah. That our boy Comey decided that it was a good idea to put on his Instagram.
Yeah, and then he just saw that it wasn't him. He just saw it in the sand. He was going to take a picture. He didn't do it. He didn't think it was a political message.
No. He just saw 8647 and was like, "Oh, they're in Shelth. How cute."
Give me a second.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Sorry, my wife was trying to give me some news here.
Want to play a game?
No. No, I don't.
What?
If I play a game,
you want to play a game?
It's not going to be a game. Let's put it that way. But I will go with this one here and roll off into this one because it kind of does and kind of does not go together here. But I still want to fucking talk about it. All right. So we all know the Epstein files. Hey, they're sitting on Pam Bondi's desk, right? She's looking into him. We're going to get him. And then all of a sudden, hey, there's
You have
no
to change your
client list.
screen, Richard.
What do you mean?
I'm looking at Ari Shafir or whatever his name is.
Oh, in Discord. I thought you meant on. My bad. I forgot I didn't do this. My bad. Hold on. There we go. I need to do it before I flip the video. But you got the she's got the files on her desk. She's going through it, and then all of a sudden, oh, there's no client list. Now the thing is not. It doesn't look official. It just looks like something that's been pushed out there. It doesn't have a header. Nothing really to mark it as something anywhere looking official. But all of a sudden, there's just like, hey, there's no client list.
It was on her desk, and then it was not on her desk.
Right.
Carolyn Hall says, yes, Davey. So, she put SS. I don't think you want to put that, but still, Secret Service takes an oath.
SS, yeah. The SS agents. That's it. Yeah, that does sound kind of bad, does it not?
Yeah, the SS. The SS
yeah.
people, they do take an oath.
GOP rep says he believes Epstein files were destroyed. This comes from The Hill. It says Rep. Tim Burchett said Wednesday he believes that a client associated with the disgraced financier Jeffrey Epstein client list once existed but was destroyed by the Biden administration. I think the files existed at one time, Burchett said in an interview on News Nation On Balance with host Leland Vernet. I think they were destroyed in the previous administration. The Justice Department DOJ released a memo earlier this week concluding that Epstein did not keep such a list that was allegedly used to blackmail high-profile individuals, contradicting the conspiracy theories circulating years that suggested otherwise. The memo also included that the convicted sex offender died in his New York City jail cell in 2019 by suicide. Blah blah fucking blah.
Did you see all the AIs of like Hillary outside, and then you had I think it was Gavin Newsom at one point. Then they had Elon Musk.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen a lot of the videos about that. Wasn't there a story about like shredder trucks being outside somewhere in Southern District of New York?
Shredder trucks?
Yeah.
Like what? Like paper
outside
shredders?
The wrecker's office.
Oh, back right after Biden lost or something like that?
Yeah, not too soon after that. And they were starting
D12.
to paper.
What was it, the FBI?
Yeah, here it is. Paper shredding truck at DOJ. November 19th of 2024, we have maintained a physical investigative presence by the Justice Department, which is always more convenient for cooperating sources. Today, a paper shredding truck arrived. This was outside the DOJ office in the Southern District of New York, where the records for the Epstein shit was held. Nobody could explain that.
The problem is that Pam Bondi said she had all that shit on her desk.
I know.
And then for all of a sudden, it's just like, psych, no, I don't have it. I thought it did, but it don't.
Yeah. But I mean,
just say you don't have it, or just fucking.
Look, as far as it just goes like, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I don't care who it implicates. I don't care what it fucking destroys. I do not give a shit. Y'all were trafficking children for a long fucking time, using high-profile individuals within our own government, within everybody else's fucking government. We want to know who the fuck they were, because they don't need to be in office now.
Apparently, Bannon has a documentary coming out or something like that, where he has like 1,600 hours of Jeffrey Epstein talking on interviews and different things. But yeah, that should be pretty interesting.
We'll see.
And then someone else says they have recordings, over 100 hours of recordings of Jeffrey Epstein talking about his friendship with Donald Trump.
I mean, even if Trump was one of them, I don't give a shit. He's got to go.
Yep.
He's got to go. 100%.
1000%.
Wood chipper fucking time.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I don't, from the way a lot of people have talked about him, I don't think he would. I mean, he likes him young, but shit.
I don't know. I really don't care. I'm not going to protect him just because of, hey, he makes a good president.
Yeah,
I am making fucking more money already. Everything is starting to go down in price. I feel like I'm actually starting to get my head above water again at just at least leveling the fuck off at this point. So, hey, good president, but I don't give a shit. You diddling kids, you gotta go.
Bruce Rice says the day he tweeted 8647 was 8,647 days after 9/11. Did you know Adolf Hitler was born on April 20th, 1889? 420. Near You was the number one song August 6, 1947. 8647. Yes, James Comey meant all of that.
There ain't no way I'm believing that shit.
I want to hear that song Near You from 1947. Yada da 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 da.
I'm just, dude. I'm getting really kind of.
And the problem is, here's why you're frustrated.
Happen, but
here's why you're frustrated, because the Republicans have no fucking balls to do anything about it.
You talked a big game, but there ain't shit there. I mean, every single time, every single fucking party is the same bullshit all over again. You give a little bit of taste to me, but hey, fuck you and your needs. We're going to go after what we need. We'll give you a little bit of meat, but hey, fuck off. Every fucking time.
Yeah, then they asked him about Jeffrey Epstein. He's like, we're talking about that still?
Yeah,
dude. We got people, coming across. We're trying to, deport all these people and everything like that. And everything that's going on. And you want to talk about that guy? That guy? We're still talking about that guy? Meanwhile, he's still trying to arrest fucking James Comey and fucking and the other fucking dude.
John
Brennan, yeah. John Brennan.
Meanwhile, while all that is going on, apparently we're giving more to fucking Ukraine.
Okay, go ahead, play it.
We're going to send some more weapons. We have to. They have to be able to defend themselves. They're getting hit very hard now. They're getting hit very hard. We're going to have to send more weapons. Yeah, defensive weapons primarily, but they're getting hit very, very hard. Mr. President, are you planning to send?
Now notice what he said, right?
Defensive weapons.
So
I don't give a shit. We've given him too goddamn much at this point. We got the minerals deal, yes, but you're giving him more because of the minerals deal? What about all the other shit he took from us from before?
But I think he did say that while he was campaigning, that he said that he would make a deal with Ukraine if they allowed us to have a portion of their minerals. We would continue to help them.
No.
Like I said, I think I heard him say that on the campaign trail.
I don't want that. I'm done with it. Why are we out there? Why are we doing this? Nobody has given a good fucking reason other than shady shit.
I don't know, but I also heard he told Putin he was going to flatten him if he keeps fucking around. So, I don't know, man. I'm sick and tired of war. I really am. I'm sick and tired of funding other people's shit.
Right. I'm just
attention to the impressive, yeah.
It's the same old shit no matter what. The first 4 years were great. Okay, cool. Now you're just going to keep doing whatever the fuck everybody else does while you just worry about your own personal shit. Maybe throw a little bit of meat to everybody that helps you out. Granted, what you were doing is needed. But goddamn, there should be no reason why we are there. Okay, we're talking about the minerals and everything like that. Fucking cool. Why weren't we getting that before?
because Joe Biden it was a money laundering scheme. He says he's not giving any money. He said he's just giving defensive weapons is all he's giving. Which, I mean...
It's still shit we're going to have to buy to replace.
Well, apparently we're replacing it anyway, so we're just giving him old shit. It's shit. Listen, from I've seen videos and I've heard from people who go overseas.
Shit do we really fucking have now, though?
Like I said, I hear from people who've gone overseas that they literally they can't bring back the shit that they get taken over there or the shit that they have over there.
Oh yeah.
So they'll just sit there and fucking launch 50 cals right into a mountainside and waste fucking a whole big giant crate of shit just because. So if that's what we're sending them, shit we don't need or shit that's being, that we can't use, I'm fine. I would have been fine with that with Biden.
Dude,
if he was just sending over
brought back, dismantled, and repurposed.
They don't though.
No, they don't. No. But it can be brought back, dismantled, and repurposed so that way we wouldn't have to manufacture all new plating, armor plating, and guns. The barrels and everything. We don't have to manufacture all that shit all over again just to make a new one with better shit when you can just tear that one down and use parts of that, good parts of that, to build the frame for a better unit. No way. Absolutely fucking not.
Third Railify says Trump officially owns this war now. He's the new Biden. The minerals are gone. Russia conquered them.
He just wanted that warm water part. He ain't moved from that areas and for what? Those 3 regions. He ain't moved from that in over a fucking year and a half, 2 years now. That's all he wanted was a warm water access, and he's got it. That's it. The minerals, there's a lot more fucked up shit down there in Ukraine, including our biolabs that actually did engineer a certain something that was released onto the fucking population. After it was engineered, it was shipped over to China. Kind of fucked up, right?
Monkeypox?
No, that was a Philly thing. But yeah, I mean, I'm just done.
How the hell you get monkeypox from a cheesesteak? Oh, you got it at the zoo. Never mind.
I don't know. 100 monkeys were, they were moved from a lab, and truck got into a wreck, and some got away. And a couple of days later, people started getting sick. I don't know how monkeypox started. Never mind the smallpox vials. Can't fucking speak. Whatever. But yeah, it's just getting to this point. It's just I can't do it anymore. Like my money. Everything that I've been working my ass off to achieve was just ripped out from underneath me with the last 4 fucking years with Biden. And here we go. I guess you're giving me a little meat on the bone, but the bone is still barbed wire wrapped. I'm still getting fucked. And I'm tired of it. From both fucking sides. I'm just sick of it all. I'm sick of the games these assholes fucking play on a daily basis because that's my life they're fucking with. And they don't care. None of them do. I'm not going to say none. There are actually a very few who really do care, and I can tell. But it's just like this shit, though, dude. Let's take a look at this. Hold on. Apparently, ladies and gentlemen, there was a confrontation between protesters at an ICE facility raid. Law enforcement clash during ICE raids in Santa Barbara, California. California Representative Salud Carbajo. You gonna sit there and tell me this? Oh, I don't have it on screen. My bad.
Carbohydrates?
You gonna sit there and tell me this ain't an anchor, baby? Salud Carbajo?
You can't see him.
Oh, hold on. Just that name. But yeah, he goes out there to kind of harass them for a little bit and waste time.
Live feeds that we are getting. We have another live feed that we want to bring out to you. This is a large ICE operation that is
He kind of looks like Patton Oswalt.
going on right now in Santa Barbara County, California, and we are going to be listening to some media members.
Jonah, I'm ready for it.
I'm
not
listening
gonna
in
lie.
right now. Let's listen.
Third rail says Ukraine will be left a rump state.
Sorry.
And Zelensky will flee like a bitch and set up a government in exile so he can keep going, keep getting money. Be the one says, didn't a lab in Alabama lose a bunch of monkeys? They escaped.
That was Pennsylvania, not Alabama. Yeah, that was Pennsylvania. In the same lab that smallpox vials were found, and they're only supposed to be in 3 places around the world. And Philly ain't one of them places.
This is political theater. Look at this. You militarize agents on domestic soil, acting like military. This is ridiculous. You have any idea what the mission is? I have no idea. They don't even communicate with us. This Trump administration, ICE, Secretary Noem or Noem, they don't communicate with anyone. That's why
They don't communicate with you where they're gonna fucking raise so you can hide people.
Yeah.
There's an app called Ice Block that lets people tag it on there where ICE agents are so people can avoid those areas. But this is a political fucking stunt. Yeah. Okay.
we are providing as much oversight as possible. That's why I came here as soon as possible today to observe what's happening.
No, you came as soon as possible because you heard cameras were there.
Right.
Anybody in D.C. right now, do they know what's going on here? They're doing these raids throughout the state and other places in the country. And they seem to have coordinated them at the same time. I got word that there's one going on in Oxnard right now.
Did they tell you how many people they think?
They haven't said anything. They haven't given.
I want you all to understand he's doing a press briefing right the fuck now with the agents standing in the background. This isn't actually going down there because he feels like there's actually something wrong. This is an Alex Padilla situation. This is a Brad Lanier situation. This is the same goddamn dumb shit again and again and again. He is obstructing.
Any information, only a card. It's all I got. A person a call from ICE, the government affairs person. 1-800 number. In, looks like it just made it.
Is there a number?
So that card he got to talk to that person, he just showed it to every camera. Didn't he just talk somebody?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the reason why they're going in masked up is because these motherfuckers are getting attacked. 700% increase on violent threats and, well, 700% increase to violence on ICE officers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So this is a piece of a projectile that they threw out, a flashbang in the crowd near children. This is dangerous. It could have hurt someone.
Hey, you better run.
It could have hurt a child. Let alone it did hurt a child. It did hurt a child.
And why would you bring a fucking child?
Why is the child outside the car at this point in time? Because yes, they were piled up there getting rowdy in front of these motherfuckers. And they used a flashbang, the little pin that they flicked the fuck away, hit a kid. Why do you have a child there? Yeah. Shouldn't the child be in the car? Where it would be safe?
Or how about you stayed at home with that child? If you have nobody to watch the child, don't bring a fucking child to a protest where you know ICE is going to be.
It didn't really start out as protesters. What had happened is they shut down the road and people just started piling up there and finding out what was going on. And as the people piled up going down that road like they normally would, that's when the shit popped off. Because everybody got upset about it and started yelling and screaming. And it wasn't mainly because of the raid.
Oh, so it's just people who couldn't get home, and then they started fucking being pissy about it.
For the most part, yeah. There
I
were
would've been
some
pissy
people
too.
who came into it, because they heard ICE officers were there. I'm not going to doubt that. I don't know for sure, but I'm going to say, yeah, there were people who wound up in this crowd that just came because they heard about it, But most of these were just, I got that hour-long video here. I'm going to show you some of it just to show you what they were going after. But, yeah, it was just, they shut down both sides of the road, and the people that were trying to use the road were piling up. But we got this right here. Protesters tear gassed by federal agents. This wasn't too long after that news came through.
I do want to go back out now to Santa Barbara, California, where now there's more of this protest that is actively going on along with ICE operations that are going. So let's listen in here as we are seeing a bunch of smoke now fill this street. Let's listen in to the best that we can. You are watching live now. Viewer discretion is advised here. Let's listen in.
Right in the forehead.
Why is it all blurred?
I don't know.
And
The sound went out. I'd put one of those fucking paintballs right in the middle of somebody's forehead.
I mean, that would be a clear act of aggression then.
I
But it
know.
would be fun. Knowing those are pepper balls, just pop.
You know how many times I'd be playing on the internet and on the media in slow motion?
Right.
He just pulls it up from his side, bam, right in the guy's forehead.
He got a mark. He assaulted him. Okay, he's shooting. He's shooting.
The federal agents there now leaving the area where these protesters were, and they continue now to follow some of the vans out in Santa Barbara, California.
And then we got this here going on. This comes
Hold
from...
on. Oh,
what you got?
I got one.
Go ahead.
This might be a problem, don't you think? In the post-millennium, protesters appeared to fire gun at federal officers during ICE farm raid in Camarillo, California.
Hold on. What?
You got my sound down?
Yeah, go ahead.
Take a look at this video right here. It appears a
Oh.
protester fired some kind of gun at federal agents. This happened this afternoon.
Or at least tried
It was
to.
a really chaotic scene at the time. A lot of smoke was being launched at the protesters. And again, it appears a protester fired back with that weapon. It looks like he fired at least a couple of times. We have not heard about
Those
any
two
agents
behind
being
him.
hurt.
He just straight up aimed at both of them and pulled the trigger.
Yeah. He aimed at those two guys up there.
He fired at least a couple of times. We have not heard about
Nah,
any
he didn't
agents
fire at the
being
agents.
hurt.
He fired at them.
Take a look at this video right here. It appears a protester fired some kind of gun at federal agents. This happened this afternoon. It was a really chaotic scene at the time. A lot of smoke was being launched at the protesters. And again, it appears a protester fired back with that weapon. It looks like he fired at least a couple of times. We have not heard about any agents being hurt. Take a
I don't think he fired at those agents.
I don't know.
Well, then again, it's a dumbass motherfucking young kid who thinks it's not going to hit anybody else except my intended target. Because that's how it works in video games, right?
Yep. There's an automatic auto aim. I got auto aim on this bitch.
Friendly fire's on in real life, right?
No. They shut it off.
But going into the ground here, we got ICE agents in a tense standoff with ICE rioters during an immigration raid in California. Same shit. Check this out. Let me lower the volume in this. I'm sorry, that doesn't look like tear gas. It just looks like smoke grenades.
By the way, those were the two cars.
Right.
in the other video that I showed.
Yeah. Yeah, those are just smoke grenades. That's not tear gas. But this is going to be a little glimpse of it here. This is what they pulled from the farm. Just a little bit of it.
Just the one section.
And that shows up actually clear as day. Let's go ahead and hit this one as well. That was just a quick recap. But this is funny. I love this one. I love Dave you found this one. Listen to this.
My favorite.
You guys have to listen. Jennifer, why hasn't Trump arrested governors and mayors of sanctuary cities in the states yet? Because technically they actually haven't done anything other than say, get the fuck out. Mayor Bass has just been sitting there saying, oh, he's an evil piece of shit. But she has complied every time.
They all do.
What are you going to do? Just arrest her for speech?
Yeah, they all
the
comply.
Fact that she was actually encouraging this shit. Yeah, you can get her for that.
But they're not going to take down a mayor or governor for any stupid shit like that.
But they
do they have
start doing
do they have the same thing that people in Congress have, that they can lie?
Oh, hell no.
Oh, okay.
No, the speech and debate clause isn't. I don't think it goes for them. I don't know. It may actually go for all officials. I don't know. I have to look into that. But
because it's.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you said because it's.
I don't know. Just play the video.
Okay.
I lost my thought.
Now, I want y'all to hear this. Hear what this guy is saying as we go through this.
We're literally running through the fields. They're shooting
Again.
us through the fucking fields.
Again.
They're shooting us, and where's the fucking police? Call 911. Fucking call 911. Where's the police? Where's the police?
I'm sorry. Wait, aren't you the people that said defund the police and we don't need police? And now you're yelling for people to call the police. Call the police.
Don't you understand those are police and they've been federalized, which means they're above the police in this district, this jurisdiction? Sir.
No. He's retarded.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Lower court district judges can tell the fucking president what to do now, right?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, there's another class action lawsuit. That whole birthright citizenship thing, they were just like, nah, one individual cannot represent everybody. Go back and rework this. And that's where we stand now.
Yep.
It's a class action lawsuit, not just for one person, but for everybody. And, like I said, future fucking persons. Because they say infants aren't enough. If the woman is pregnant, you cannot deport her. Future persons. Yeah, it's in there. I found it. I'm going to have to really dig into that to see the wording on it. But yes.
We're literally chanting and they're fucking shooting at us. There's fucking 80-year-old ladies right here protesting and they're shooting at us.
Oh, well. Nana should have stayed at the home.
Where is the police? Someone call the police!
I'd be screaming at him, you're a fucking dumbass. Those are federal agents. Police have nothing to do with this. Unless you want them to shoot you, I'd shut the fuck up. Because if the police show up and they actually do get involved, there will be a shootout with motherfuckers because that's what they do.
Jonah says no state has their own speech and debate clause in their state constitutions.
But I don't know if the Constitution does kind of cover them. I don't know. I'd have to look at the wording on that as a whole because they could argue it. If the wording says official or something, they could argue it.
Penguin, I thought it was just a clump of cells. Me too.
Right?
I thought it was just a parasite. So she's just got a parasite in her so she can... Afuera.
Well, here's the real argument, though, with it.
What?
So American citizens who have children who are pregnant, American citizens who are pregnant, that child has no rights. But an illegal comes over here and gets pregnant, that child has rights.
You remember when schools were opening back, and if you were an illegal, you didn't have to have the shot, but if you were American born and you were a citizen of the country, they made you take the shot to go back to school. Made your kids. Yeah. Funny how that works. F-U-N. Afuera.
Where is the police at? Where is the police? Where is the police?
You think as he's screaming this, his hand is doing this?
Where is the police?
I don't know.
Get on the phone.
Wait a minute. What was it?
Get on.
I don't know. Maybe they were trying to.
Fucking police.
This might be on a live.
Yeah,
Yeah, this
it is.
looks like it's on a live.
Streets of vintage flea markets. What the fuck do you? No wonder you're screaming, "Where's the police?"
No,
you go to
that's
vintage flea markets.
Get on the phone with the police.
Wait. Hold on. He's holding up his phone. And he's yelling at people to call the police.
Hey, getting this on video is more important than calling the police, I guess.
He's holding his cellular telephone.
Just be glad
And
I'm not
yelling
the
at
dispatcher
people
for that call.
to call the police. Yeah.
Look, getting everything on camera is more important than calling the police, because somebody else can do that. I just got to get my video about me screaming for 3 minutes without calling the police.
When you hear the phone call he has with the fucking dispatcher, I think you'll know why.
Yes, RPs. That's right. The police are the ones engaging you with their pew-pews.
Yeah.
It's fucking dumb. But then again.
Look at us.
How can I look at you?
Can I borrow really quick?
911 didn't answer.
Yeah, I'm gonna call the police. Let's see what they say.
They're going to tell you to go fuck yourself because there's nothing they can do.
Yeah, they'd have coffee back at the station.
Llámala a la policía. Nomás llama. Ve lo que dicen. Hi, ICE is fucking shooting at us over here on Laguna Road, and there is no presence of a police officer. There is no presence. We have an 80-year-old that got shot in the eye. There is no presence over here on Laguna Road. Where are you guys? Yes, bring them over here. Hey, get on.
Yes.
Call the other line. Call 911. A ver lo que te dicen.
See what they say.
Call 911. A ver lo que te dicen.
Call 911, see what they say.
Look, these dumb motherfuckers are walking back up again.
I need 911 back on the call. Like, I don't know why they transfer you guys. We're getting shot at by fucking ICE patrol over here on Laguna Road, and I need officers over here. Like, what the fuck are you guys for protecting us for?
Ma'am, calm down. Ma'am, relax.
You're a piece of shit. You're a fucking piece of shit. You guys are a fucking piece of shit. You stupid ass bitch. You're a piece of shit.
Yeah, I guess he's on the phone. And
He's on the phone with the dispatcher. You're a piece of shit. You're a fucking piece of shit.
Because they're probably like, look, there ain't nothing we can do.
Whose phone is this?
You're a piece of shit. He made sure he got that in. You're a piece of shit.
Right?
You guys are supposed to be here to protect us. No. California wants to defund the police.
Right?
Sorry.
Right?
You guys want to defund the police, so the police just sitting at the police station just chilling out while the fucking the ICE agents are taking care of everything. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's
Ladies
at the
and
police
gentlemen,
station.
I have given you the link. I'm about to show you what they were picking up in this raid here. But we gonna have to do that on the other side. So, you got 3 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you then.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different, man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro, don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're dreaming. There's no way that you make it. And maybe you could fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that?